Hello, Collective, and welcome to the Humble Sage. If you're new here, please be welcome. Thank you for joining us. And if you are returning, thank you for supporting my channel. Either way, you're very much appreciated. Today, Collective, we're going to do a general reading. Therefore, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever it finds you, it's for you at that time. We'll see what message comes out today. Hope you're all well, Collective. If you're finding this at the beginning of 2024, I hope you've got a great start to your year. And if you do enjoy my content, Collective, please consider subscribing. It helps a message to reach more people in the collective, and it helps my channel to grow. Thank you. Let's see what comes out. Justice. Straight off the bat, let's keep going. King of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Ooh-wee. Eight of Wands in reverse. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Wow. Do you know what I'm actually getting here, Collective? Interestingly, there's a King of Wands in reverse here who's been stopped in their tracks entirely. And what it looks like, whatever spiritual endeavors they were doing, I've been sent back, I've been returned to sender. I mean, look at it. Justice, King of Wands in reverse, Knight of Wands in reverse, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. And whatever they were trying to create, whatever drama or chaos they were trying, whatever, this could be chaos magic. Right? Whatever chaos magic they were trying to create has returned to peace. It's been neutralized, Collective. So if you know that you had somebody working against you, then it seems like it's been neutralized. It has no power anymore. And that comes from your personal truth, Collective. When you know who you are, right, you may feel some days like for some reason you just feel a little bit off. Just take a step back and breathe, right? Take a step back and breathe. And there, Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiterian energy. Something has been balanced out and it took some time to do so, right? Because what it takes is your own personal control. Cleanse your energies, right? And it looks like it's just been returned back with Jupiter. Yeah, something to do with maybe they tried to come in between two lovers, or it could be they tried to disrupt someone's inner health, therefore affecting you outside externally to you. With the Caduceus here, right? Health starts from within, the healthy choices that we make in life. So in reverse, as within, so without. Whatever they try to do, Collective, is they try to create this for you, and it's been returned. Right, with the wheel here. This Jupiterian energy is also expansion. So whatever they try to send to you has been returned to them tenfold. Yeah, just saw the Knight of Cups and the Empress. If I'm speaking to a divine feminine counterpart, then it could be that it was sent towards you for whatever reason, right? Indeed, we just had the Two of Cups in reverse. It could be they tried to keep two people apart or tried to, in some way, divide them, right, with the Empress there. And here we have the Devil in reverse. Exactly. It's whatever they tried to create, Collective, has been blocked entirely, right? It seems in some way as well that whatever entities they summoned are actually said no. Like whatever spell work they've been doing, whatever ritual work, isn't actually going anywhere anymore. It's just staying within their vicinity, right? The entities they summoned are like, well, no. There's no libation enough for them to accept that, right? No, there's like no price. They won't accept any price anymore, right? No sacrifice will be accepted, right? Because justice has intervened. So when that happens, how this actually pans out is it's just gone back to them. The chaos magic they were sending has gone back. Yeah, the sun at the bottom of the deck here, right? Because somebody became the leader in their own mind. And that's what it takes, Collective, is understanding what energies are yours and what energies are not. When people do spell work and ritual work and they try to steal your energies, try to steal your gifts, siphon your energy, bind them to you, don't forget it's because you're staying in your lane. And when people come at you like that, whether it's in life, ritual work or not, it's because they want something from you, Collective. Not the other way around, right? Not the other way around. Therefore, it's their own intentions that they're projecting into the universe. So the universe will send that straight back to them. Here we've got the Page of Pentacles, the Empress in the center, the Hermit in reverse, and the Wheel came back. Yeah, it's... Whatever happened here, collective, it could be that you gave it to the universe and you were like, you deal with it. Let the universe deal with it, right? Let the angels and ancestors deal with it. And how that happened is, it looks like they've done that because, as you can see, these two yellow cards here, and you can see the yellow in the background. It's like justice is on the side of this Empress, or whoever I'm speaking to here in the collective who is sat in this energy, male, female, or transitioning. But this is about the feminine polarity here, being able to create from a wholesome place. Everything starts from nothing and ultimately returns back to nothing. Right? If you've been in this energy where you've been manifesting, right, legitimately, that is to say, where you've been doing so in, you've been putting the work in, right? Not expecting quick results, you've been putting the work in. And you can see here, see how this wand is pointing down here, right? It's almost like saying that they kept on aiming for this Empress, they kept on aiming for this person. But here, this King of Wands has been neutralized. Justice has neutralized them, right? It could be, this can also speak about meditation, right? So perhaps through your meditative practices, you understood what energy was yours and what wasn't. Therefore, you could hand it up to the universe and say, please take this from me, right? And no matter which way you do that, collective, whichever way you converse with the universe, your ancestors. But certainly here, when we look at the Hermit and the Ace of Wands, look at that, the Hermit in reverse with it. It's not just that it's been illuminated, it's that you've learned to understand. And they were in this energy the entire time, no introspection, nothing. So now the universe could be making them understand why it is they were throwing this out, because the universe is sending it back full throttle. This is speedy energy, swiftness. Right? And it's interesting how those three here came out all together. Right? It's been stopped, it's just been returned. It's almost like they tried to create, with this chaos magic, it's like they tried to create some sort of inversion within this Empress energy. Like maybe to go against the person they love, maybe to go against the things they love, to in some way question their journey, question their path, to try to discombobulate them, like to put the veil on them, as they say, right? To try to block their third eye and try to block what it is they truly seek to achieve in life. And that's very interesting. Right? That's very interesting because when you try to throw out chaos magic like this, it doesn't feel to me like traditional chaos magic. It seems more like they're just a chaos angel, right? See what I'm saying here? Like they're just able to throw that out, but that's all they can do. All they can do is disrupt other people's lives. All they can do is create drama because they're unhealed. They don't have any sense with this Virgo energy here. This speaks about introspection, spiritual knowledge, spiritual wisdom, spiritual counsel, even. Like they didn't in any way converse with their ancestors. And in this sense, it could be they try to block off this Empress's ancestors. And the ancestors are saying, no, you can't do that. That's just silly. It's almost like saying, like, when people try to send illness at you, right? You can't have an illness, right? Say now, right, collective, someone out there, right? For whatever reason, whatever childish nonsense, they don't like you. And you're just getting on with life. In some cases, you don't even know them, right? And they say to themselves, well, they've got an illness. And they try to send you that illness. That's silly. You can't just throw an illness at somebody. Yeah, something's been balanced out. It could be they try to leave you in poverty here, leave you impoverished in body, mind, and spirit. Possibly financially as well, but certainly body, mind, and spirit, as we're discussing the Hermit here and the Empress, right? Because love, health, and wealth, like health is the new wealth. Health is wealth, that's life. And that's what this feels like with this yellow energy here, this bright energy. And they try to take that away from somebody, try to take away someone's light, perhaps, with this in reverse as well. But that didn't work out for them. The universe was just waiting for the right time, it seems. And here, now the universe is making this correct. The universe is returning those energies to them and returning your energies to you, collective. Crazy. But that's the world we live in, collective, you know? At the end of the day, why get irate over it? There are always going to be people who want to come at you. Okay, cool. And there are always going to be people that want to help you. You know, we go through life and responding to the information that's given to us. That's all it is, really, is information. Exactly, the Six of Wands I just saw there. The universe is moving you forward, collective, into stability that you can carry on with your life's work. Right? Here we are with the Queen of Wands. the Queen of Wands in the upright, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse, interesting, and the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Nine of Wands in reverse, with Judgment in the upright. What did I say, collective? It's been returned back to them, right? What's very powerful about this is this Queen of Wands feels like this Empress, somebody who's naturally creative in their own way. Like, you don't have to pick up a pen and paper in order to be a creator, right? It's however you're creative. It's putting your intelligence to good use. Your intelligence meets that creativity, especially with the court cards, right? And what has progressed from this is whatever they tried to do in the dark here has been exposed. This Queen of Cups here feels like a mother figure for some reason, because it's like what they tried to do here was try to create some sort of disharmony, some emotional disharmony. But when I first picked up this card, that's the first impression that I got. It's like someone is trying to, in some way, come back, right? Come back from whatever drama was created. Because you see here at the end, this Nine of Wands in reverse, it's like someone's stuck in this energy. Someone's stuck in this energy that they threw out. It's almost like bars I was seeing here. Like they've created their own personal prison because by sending out chaos to people, that chaos is now surrounding them in some way. Interesting how we've got this here, right? Because this feels like a group of people with a Queen of Cups possibly at the head, and because it's underneath the Empress, maybe they're associated with the Empress here, and whatever this king was doing, whatever they were sending out, whatever this spiritual work was, kept on coming at the Empress. Perhaps this King of Wands here is also a player. Maybe they're also some sort of they engage in tantric magics or something like that. And that's maybe why, and that's how they were aiming at this Empress, trying to gather energy from other people and siphon other people's energy to try to take on this Empress energy. Which really is a compliment, collective, because if they have to utilize tantric magics and get other people's energies to come against one person, then what does that say about how much you evolved, collective? Especially if you go through life with a humble nature, you know, it's like, well, they had to utilize all of these people and really it stemmed to nothing, right? Here you are still in the Queen of Wands energy, collective. You know what I'm saying? It's like this hammer here, but in reverse, it looks like a cup. It looks like they tried to empty out this Empress's cup. They tried to empty out their energy and try to, and they did that by attacking their emotions. They did that by trying to get them to be bullied by people, or in some way get them to feel less than, to make them feel isolated even, right? Thinking that it would make this Empress perhaps walk back or something like that, walk away from what they truly desire to do in life. That was to the 8 and 8, right? That's what they try to do here. This energy typically speaks about coming back to something, but in this energy, it's like all of these passions that this Empress had, they tried to get them to walk away from them, to dim their light. And now that's being returned to sender, right? That's a very powerful message. The Nine of Wands here, somebody is imprisoned in whatever they did. Like they have no way out of it because they created such a yarn. They spun such a yarn with all of these people that now it can also be perhaps that maybe if they're a part of an order or something like that, these people be like, well, no, actually, you're a liability, right? So it's almost like this is coming at them from angles. And hence the judgment here. Like this Empress energy and the Empress, just to put this out there, I always associate the Empress with the Emperor because there is no empire without the Empress and the Emperor, right? And you have to be your own empire as well. You have to balance those polarities. So I could also be speaking to a divine masculine out there if you were also being attacked in this way, that they try to in some way confuse your emotions and confuse your emotional, your mental state. They try to mess with your inner waters by sending this fire energy at you, this tantric magics, and in some way firing at you in a way that they thought could actually, because this court card is educated in some way, right? So they could have been educated on the Emperor and the Empress. They thought they would aim at them both in ways that would actually hit them hard at the very core of them, would affect their intuition, try to put the veil on them, like I said earlier, right? Indeed, look at this. They tried to in some way put the veil on them, but that didn't work. I tell you what, collective, some of the dreams in the astral that I've been having recently of what people have been up to throwing at me. it's very interesting how the reading came out like this, right? And to be able to share that with you. Just know that you're not alone, collective, right? All light workers, starseeds, earth angels, we all get attacked. And what people don't realize is that they think they're working on their own volition, but actually they're just they're just being used as marionette dolls for darker energies. And by darker energies, I'm not necessarily talking about, demons of the ghost or anything like that. It's people's energies that are behind it. It's people's intentions that are behind it, right? People's energies that they throw out. Those energies then, in turn, end up going back to them. All they're doing is projecting, and that's how these entities, these low vibrational entities, latch onto people who are low vibrational because they're within that vibration. This emperor and this empress are not in a low vibrational state, so whatever's thrown at them, you can see through it. You understand what I'm saying, collective? And that's part of this. That's part of the liberation. Is that with this yellow here, the yellow here, here, and here, it's almost like you're in an awakened state of your own conscious reality and how your inner world reflects outside of you. But that's something that they wouldn't know. That is to say, they don't know about your personal processes. And if they have to attack you like this, then they're certainly not telepathic. They certainly don't have much psychic ability, if any, left. And with this, landing like this, they wouldn't be able to see, they wouldn't be able to have the clarity anyway because they're too busy in this energy, right? They don't have that mental clarity. And that could be part of how judgment is being called here. That because that's what they throw out to the universe, right? They're not in touch. So this is a stage card collective. It's like now they're not in touch with that higher mind. It's all just gone back to them. It's surrounding them even. You see what I'm saying? Whatever they did in the dark has come to light. Even if it isn't to the outside world, it is still within their world and the people closest to them. Wow. You know what, collective? We're going to clarify a couple of things. Yeah, the devil at the bottom of the deck there. Right, let's have a look. We'll start with the devil in reverse there. The Knight of Wands in the upright. See what I'm saying, collective? This is what they were sending. They were trying to send this dark energy towards you, but didn't realize that you understand this energy entirely. You know what I mean? So now, see the lightning bolts there? It's almost like whatever they sent out is charging back towards them, and this is, with the lightning there, is creating a tower moment for them. Like they just didn't expect it. The Emperor here, yeah. Like seriously about the Emperor and the Empress, because whatever they did, right, has been seen. So it could also be with the Emperor at the bottom of the deck that someone's seen the truth of a situation, and they are indeed, when we've got the Six of Swords here, they're being taken to calmer waters because they can see the truth of perhaps what a group of people did. Because we say a group here with this Three of Pentacles. Justice, Spirit said, the Magician. Yeah, but listen, what did I say, collective, about your intellect, right? Understanding your higher mind with this Gemini energy? It's like what they didn't realize is that you're a natural manifester. So actually, sending the spell work didn't actually do very much at all, if anything. You know, when we look at the Magician as well, it's saying that it is being made fair, collective. The angels and ancestors are working on your behalf behind the scenes because you've got your elements balanced. You're in a protective circle here. You're able to communicate with the universe effectively. Indeed, understanding vibration. Like I said about being in a low vibrational state. So you attract low vibrational situations, low vibrational people, low vibrational entities, right? So when people keep on throwing it at you, possibly here with moon magics or whatever else, moon magics, water magics, air magics, sending incubus and sending incubi and succubi entities in a direction or whatever else. You know, it's like, well, they're just projecting their insecurities into the world. Those entities will then expect payment. You've got to pay the piper. The Eight of Cups, yeah, this person is left in a state of lack. The Eight of Cups down here, but it's like, maybe it is now that you're walking away from things that no longer serve you, collective, because you know exactly what this entity is like, right? This person, or these people. It's the court card, so it could be a court of people, right? the king's representative as a leader, so that leader could be taken down, and you're understanding how the whole group works because they need their leader, right? The Page of Swords. Yeah, they were attacking your manifestation. They were also trying to attack your wisdom, and like how you perceive this world, how you perceive yourself, because it starts from within. So with this card, they were trying to not just attack your manifestations, but how you were going to manifest, right? Because if you believe within yourself that you can't manifest, then you won't. If you don't believe you're worth manifesting your career, your finances, love, then you'll just stay in that state. And that's how this happens. They attack your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-respect. But if you're in this Empress energy, you already passed all of those tests. This Eight of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Yeah. It's been reversed to them, collective. My. Right? Five of Swords in reverse. Judgment, right here with Judgment. Right, this is it. Because you found peace within yourself anyway, collective, you're holding on to these three swords here. These three swords can speak about heartbreak, pain, but it can also speak about healing. Right? You may have those scars, but those scars don't define you. You can show off those scars to the world, but they don't hurt anymore. So maybe somebody was aiming at things that they thought would hurt you, but actually they don't. Playing same old games here. With Judgment being called, it could be that this group has been neutralized, right? Indeed, it could be they've been neutralized. On this card, we can see fire energy, and here we have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So it seems like Judgment's being called here, right? Whatever they did has fizzled out, and they're now in a state of, wow, what am I going to do? The coffin is very prevalent in that card. In this one, they're kind of like boxes, but in this one, it looks like a real coffin, right? And it seems like the people around them, it could have been they were doing death magics as well, collective, in which case, if that's returned, I can't speak about how that would return. I don't think any reader could. But, you know, it's fair to say that whatever they did may have grave consequences. Powerful energies in this reading, collective. With the Page of Pentacles, we've got Temperance, Death with the Empress, Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. Interesting, right? Here with the Page of Pentacles, we've got Temperance, right? Indeed, how you manifest. They didn't know that you were able to balance your energies, that you communicate with the universe effectively. No ritual work needed here. You understand yourself, right? It could also be that your balanced state is bringing in what you need, collective, right? Is that you're understanding how you're affecting your environment, and it came through a philosophical nature, right? Utilizing the intellect from what you've learned so far, indeed, even to learn from people who have more experience than you, right? And you can see that round here. It's like these people needed external validation, right? Whereas you, with this temperance energy, you're able to work by yourself, and that's how you're able to say, right, now I need assistance from this or that or whatever. There's a big difference there, because when you're on your own journey, you learn to understand what you need and where you need to improve, like some skills you need to improve on, or qualifications you might need to do, or things like that, because you're conscious within your realm, right? This Empress has evolved, whoever I'm speaking to here. Drastic level of evolution. And I said death up here. Remember I said just now, collective, before I put these cards down in the second row, that this coffin looked like maybe they did death magics? So if they did death magics on somebody, especially on an Empress, right, an Empress and an Emperor, then that would be returned to sender. We've even got the death card here. But whatever they tried to do was be neutralized, and that's justice. That's justice here, collective. It could be that this Empress is a Scorpio, or that they embody the scorpionic energy of being able to alchemize. Right, you can alchemize your energies. You like literally whatever they sent towards you, collective, you alchemized. That's probably something they didn't expect. So in other words, when you alchemize that energy, it made you stronger. So each time they send something towards you, it makes you stronger, right? But it's interesting how I said about death up here, the coffin, and this fire energy here that matched this energy here, here, and here. So it's almost like, well, if they did send death magics and you've got peace within yourself, They no longer have that mental power now. They no longer have that ability. You can see these people in the background here in a state of sorrow, in a state of loss even. Well, I guess that's what happens. You know, I don't believe in gloating collective. I believe that revenge is for children, right? But when you see that people put this nonsense out into the universe and it goes back, all you can do really is just carry on walking, you know? This is silly. Why would you try to kill a murder? Why would you try to kill an empress with this nonsense? You know? And an emperor even, like I said, attacking these people. Like, it's just crazy. But it happens all the time in the world. All the time. Here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, excuse me, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright and the Hermit. I don't know why I'm getting this from this card collective, but what they didn't expect was your stillness. What I'm seeing down here is the orb, right? It's the same on the King of Pentacles card. It's something that's earned, because the King and Queen of Pentacles, for me, can speak about your grounding your spirituality. It's the wisdom that comes from learning through your career, developing through your mental state and organizing yourself, right? The Cups energy, understanding your emotions and healing those parts of you. Not to bury them, but to face them, feel them, and alchemize them, which takes time, patience. That's what it's speaking to me in this card. The fire energy that's here within this card is your own protective energies, and it's coming from above. The universe is protecting. So the fire around Gabriel here, right? The fires are from above here because you were in alignment. You were in alignment with your truth collective, and that's something that they didn't expect. When someone's in alignment, it's like when people come at you in life, right? Like you can see it a mile off. You know, you've got the intuition to step away, right? Why involve yourself with that? Right? And here with this wheel and the star, it's like your wishes are coming in anyway because you've moved through the Kabbalah here, you've moved through each of the Sephirot to have an understanding of each particular situation. As the wheel turns here, so does the star. You work through each of these universal energies, each of these celestial bodies. Aquarius energy to understand. As soon as I looked at this looked like the wheel, like the universe is working on your behalf here, collective, and that could be what it is. Like I said, it's just been returned to sender. And the justice here is that things were made fair for all parties involved. Hence why there's no need to gloat, there's no need for revenge, because why? This is for children. The universe balances things out in time. And it could be that this is your time now, collective, because the wheel's here, and then justice and the star. It could be, collective, that you knew about things that were happening behind the scenes, and now they're starting to come to the surface, or at least, like I said earlier, that it's the people closer to them who are now seeing the truth. It could be excommunicado here. Could be that they were cast out of a group and order or something like that. Because they're seeing that they're just unbalanced. And that you are, who you say you are, collective, you are in this Queen of Wands energy. This is naturally, it's not contrived in any way, you know? The Queen of Wands here with the Devil. Another card. Sorry, the Hermit. What they didn't expect is that energies within you, collective, would manifest inside and outside of you. This Devil card isn't necessarily bad. This can speak about work, Capricornus energy, right? And looking at it, it is like understanding your personal elements, what is happening within you. Like you've been through your Saturnian return here. And when we look at this, right, the Hermit is now in the upright. You know, it helped you to grow and develop. Whatever they threw at you helped you to be in this Queen of Wands energy. See what I'm saying? As you alchemize this energy that they sent towards you, it just helped you to grow and develop. The Empress. Yeah, they tried. Listen, what I say, collective, we can't make this up. They tried to attack the Empress behind the scenes, but this Empress is still here evolving. Or the Emperor, even. To all the Empress and Emperors out there, don't worry, keep on going. Right? Spirit, tell me about this Queen of Cups in reverse. Because earlier it's interesting how I said something about a mother. My first instinct, but it could just speak about imbalance, you know. We'll have a look. The Nine of Wands. Because we've got the Nine of Wands here, somebody's burdened here. They're still burdened, but they didn't realize you were in this power. They didn't realize you had this much spiritual energy. And that could be why they're left in this state. Literally drowning in their emotions. What it also looks like, whatever they were sending towards you, collective, they wanted your spiritual riches. They didn't want to put the work in here. And that could be the reason why the Hermit's here with the devil. They didn't want to put the work in. They didn't want to go on a path of enlightenment. They didn't want to go on their personal pilgrimage, as it were. So what has happened here is whatever they sent, you see this, all this energy with the 8 and then the 9, right? Whatever they tried to send, actually, yes, it made you stronger, but now they're being seen as an unbalanced person. You see what I'm saying, collective? If this was happening in the background, right? Well, all people had to go on was by what they were saying, right? Only one side of the story. But now they can see that you're in this energy collective and it's underneath the Empress, right? That you're in this energy, having this great strength and potential, and you're going for it. You've got all of this spiritual knowledge. Now this person, whoever this is being seen as unbalanced, like a manipulator even. Yeah, they didn't leave you in that energy. They were just trying to project. They were just trying to project their energies out into the universe and put it on you. Make you wear their mask, in other words. Make you wear put the mask on you of their true self. Trying to destiny swap in some way, or they're trying to get your abundance, try to make it in some way that they were highly spiritual or something like that, but actually they really weren't. And it's all about growth, collective. It's all about growth and development. When people go through life with this level of malice here, you can't help but wonder why. But then it's not down to you to wonder why. You know, if you drive yourself stir crazy, if you try to understand why people do the things they do. Just keep going forward. The Three of Pentacles, and finally the universe. Yeah. Whatever they did here, collective, right? The Three of Pentacles is now in the upright, right? So you can carry on with your work. You can carry on building and growing and developing because they didn't lead you away from your passions, right? All of these cups, because the next card after the 8 is the 9, which is wish fulfillment. They didn't stop you. You're still going towards your wish fulfillment here, see? These 8 cups are still yours. However, they are stuck. They are not going towards their wish fulfillment. It's been stripped from them because it came from a place of negativity, right? And you can see here, right? You're still building, you're still growing, you're still going forward. Capricorn energy here and here, right? And here it is. Right, just keep on working on your manifestations, collective. Whatever energies are sent towards you have been neutralized, right? And here we are at the end, right? The universe and the 9, what did I say? That they're trapped within this energy. But it's the end of a cycle. And it's interesting because it came to the end on the last card. That's the end of it, collective. Whatever they sent, they are trapped within their own energies. And with the sickle here, right? Whatever dark energies they sent towards you have been neutralized and have been returned to sender. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah. Back to this Page of Pentacles. You're renewed. You're starting a new cycle here, right? You can step forward knowing full well that you weren't attacking anybody, right? Just carry on doing what you were doing, collective, because you're protected here by the universe. Nice. You know what, collective? I'm going to get a Namaste card. Okay, universe said no. Get one of the angels and ancestors cards. Dream and journey, right? It could be that they were doing some work on you in the astral realm, collective. If so, it's been neutralized. It's not going to reach you. Here, when we look at this, it can also... I did a reading in the past when the shaman meets the drum, right? And that speaks about how, as you're growing and evolving, the tools that you need along the way to help you develop are there. Just be patient with the process, right? Interested in how this is shaped like a wheel, so is this, and so is this. So whatever's happening is happening now. This could also be speaking about perhaps going on some vision quest, perhaps, to try to understand the truth of a situation. to understand yourself more or something like that. But whatever you're doing, collective, you are in alignment. And stay like that, right? There's no need to go wild or anything like that. Just let the universe deal with it. Let the universe allow things to pan out because you're in your truth. If you're sent here as the shaman to help other people, no matter what that looks like, and you've been in your truth the whole time, then keep on going, right? I'm going to end out the reading there, collective. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, you'll find the details in the description box below, my email and the website. And if you would like to join us on Facebook and Instagram, you'll find the details down below. Please join the conversation. And as always, collective, please take care of yourselves.